butts.
Okay. So, two weeks ago, I think, the party began exploring this floor. The party has found two levers, reveal switching it, allowing the door to reveal its skeleton keyhole. But I guess more importantly, the party has been reunited with a few old friends.
And an extra copy of Aster.
Mm-hmm.
A
I
few
made
old
new
friends.
Yep.
A few
Yep.
old
So
friends,
a few.
asterisk.
Yep. Or you may call it asterisks.
Right down the room.
But in a small conflict in one of the rooms, it appears as if might have caught something bad.
No one has ever accidentally caught lycanthropy before.
No, it's generally not a good thing.
Unless you get it from a pepper.
I don't get that reference.
Oh, in my campaign, Silver ate a magic pepper, and one of the side effects was possible lycanthropy.
Okay.
My character's now a were-tiger.
Mm-hmm. So, what's the party intending to do now?
Aster
Investigate
wants to
more
take a nap.
Nap would be good too, but we also need to investigate more doors. Should we nap or investigate more doors first?
So I think we've actually done 3 switches. Or am I remembering the book room wrong?
Oh yeah, we did the
No.
monkey.
We did this room. We did this room.
So inside the room where Sif and most of you are standing outside, while the lever next to Sif is down, the disc cover at the door has not opened. So while you did push pull 3 levers, only 2 of them worked.
I meant the poem room as the other one we
Yeah, correct.
Okay,
2
cool.
rooms, yeah. So it'll be this room, and this room. These room, the levers worked. The one that Sif put did not.
Civ randomly starts just breaking stuff.
Sif.
So, Sif, as you, I guess, in anger.
Frustration, anger, sure.
Okay, sure. Smash your Grace Sword.
Or just random bodies.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out which is more in character. Into the stone shelf in front of you where the 5 candles are. As you strike into it, neither the stone shelf shakes. The 5 candles, they topple over, and a 6th candle rolls out from underneath the shelf.
I think Civ's busy pulling a Jason X and using one of the bodies to beat one of the other bodies.
Okay. Lestrada and Roy, you notice a 6th candle roll off underneath the shelf.
Lestrada's gonna try to calm Sif down.
Fair enough.
It might be dangerous to go in the room otherwise.
Okay.
Just give me a charisma. Just give me a flat charisma.
Roy's going to watch what happens with cautious
We hope somebody else is gonna try.
interest.
You
No,
want to go in
Uh,
there, Roy, or do you think I should?
No,
Because
no, no. It's-
I am not the person you want doing charisma.
the only one role that Lestrada can't do.
I am not the person you want doing charisma. Pastor, can you calm him down?
I mean, he's just beating a dead pig.
With another dead pig.
Yes, but
Well,
I think it might be better if he's not beating things before we go in the room and look around calmly.
nah. Can make ground pork burgers if he grinds it up enough.
Yeah, you guys can go on and solve another puzzle while he's busy.
I mean, Lestrano wants to get in the room before Sif breaks everything and it becomes unsolvable.
So give or take 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'd say no more than 5 minutes.
Yeah, Sif will probably come down.
You okay there, Sif? Did you get it all out?
No, it burns.
All right.
Why don't you go talk to Runa and we'll look around the room?
I think you get a grumph, and then he walks out dragging along one of the bodies behind him. And he sits down by Varuna's feet and just kind of leans.
Okay. So in this destroyed, okay, somewhat still intact room that Sif has now left. What would you like to do?
No, so what are the candles doing for people who have forgotten in the past 2 weeks?
Okay, so there were originally 5 candles on top of the shelf, in which they were all, which were unlit, but Sif went to light all 5 of them. He then recited the words "piggy, piggy, piggy," causing the level on the south wall to appear. He pulled it, and then that's where the 3 wereballs appeared. In the ensuing fight and
Tantrum?
tantrum, yes, that's a good word. I was thinking that's a good word. Uh, the commotion caused another candle to roll out from under the shelf.
No, we obviously need to light the other candle.
So who's doing it?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Or you can just do high roll.
Lestrano will stand in the doorway and just press the digitation.
No, but the other candle is currently on the floor.
Maychant?
Sure. So you may can rearrange the 6 candles back on the shelf.
Mhm.
All right, and you cast prestidigitation to light all 6.
Mhm.
All right, all 6 are lit.
Looks over Esther. Do we need to say the thing again?
I'm not saying it.
I ready in action just in case.
Were
So
there any
3 people are ready action outside the room. All right.
were there any other hints about what we were supposed to do?
No.
What was the riddle for this room again?
There aren't. This is a room without any of Azarek's hints.
Well, if the candles are light, just start pulling the lever again.
Well, you come in with me because if I get stuck in here, I may need help getting out.
Fine.
Alright.
Pull the lever.
Lestrana will pull the lever.
That lever cannot be seen, even though it's on the map. I blame D&D for this. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah. Maybe we need to say the thing again.
Wait, so we don't see a lever yet still?
No, but I'll say, Lestrana, with your, as you enter the room, you glance towards the mirror. That you notice there is a lever on the northern wall, but as you turn towards the wall, the lever isn't there.
Can I use the mirror to try to grab the lever?
So you're slowly backing up to where the lever is, using your reflection as a guide.
Uh-huh.
All right. So what's the word here? Keeping your eye on your own reflection. As you raise up your hand towards your right, you feel a lever. As your own reflection holds onto the lever.
I will pull the lever.
Okay. Roy, one of the discs on the door slides open.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Specifically the hexagon one.
Hexagons are the bestagons.
Okay. Uh, Hexagon room is still unopened, right?
No. No.
No.
You
No,
you
we're in
guys
the
are
hexagon room.
outside the hexagon room.
Okay. I give Silver the thumbs up. I give Lestrana the thumbs up.
Okay, so that's 3.
Yep.
How many are there?
5.
Oh,
On to the next room.
Okay. I'm just gonna zip there. I'm gonna check the door for traps.
You already solved that room.
We've
Oh.
done that room. We need
this one.
this room,
Aster
and
opens this door.
we're right here, so this room.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be the
This one.
door which Sif
The
closed.
square and the one over here.
So you're doing that would be so outside that door the shape is a pentagon.
Almost as good as a hexagon.
So opening the door, once again, the smell of a good meal exit greets the three of you. And Esther, inside this room, you do see at the end a few tables, that have a bunch of food on top of it, uh, roasted meats, some soups, uh, dessert cakes, as well as mugs of what you assume to be alcohol. And there is still a humanoid inside the room, inside an old black suit, who's just quietly cleaning the utensils, rearranging the dishes. And when the door opens, he notices you, turns around towards to face you and bows.
Stop. Aster walks in.
He straightens up.
Does he say anything?
You say stop. But no, he doesn't.
I believe they said sup.
Oh yeah, I said sup. Like, what's up?
Sorry, the DM has stopped. My apologies. He doesn't say anything, but he does take a few steps back so that to make space for everyone. And gestures you welcomely into the room.
So what's on the tables?
Just foods. There's meat, soup, a bunch of cakes, beer,
Ooh, Aster has some beer.
which all appears to be what's the word here? Fresh? No, yeah, they appear to be made recently, like within the past hour or so.
Aster has some beer.
All right.
Strana will have some soup.
The only thing Aster is drinking since we got here is that tea that Withers gave us, and water. So something nice and frothy.
Okay. So the beer is sweet and dry.
Sweet beer.
Yeah. And you feel invigorated. How do I want to explain this? Sorry, which god did
Aster has
Esther
the advantage on the
Papa
Papa
that's
Zotl, the
Papa
crane.
Zoto. Okay. As you finish the beer, you feel the presence of Papa Zoto disappear.
Oh, good. He shut up.
At the same time, I don't have a better way of explaining this. So you gain for next 24 hours. You have a D6. They can add to any D20 roll.
Can I only use it once?
It's once, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a D6. So it's, I want to say Budding Inspiration, but I realized that Budding Inspiration isn't for every single D20.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's
Okay.
probably more useful in combat than Papa Zotl, so I'm okay with this.
Yeah, fair enough. Uh,
Aster's just like, drink the beer, get rid of your god problems.
Not everyone has a god problem. Lastrana, you were drinking the soup, or what were you drink? What were you planning to consume something?
Soup.
Okay. The soups is is a made of squash. You recognize the sweet and fibrous qualities to it, and you feel like it has been a while since you had fresh vegetables on this entire trip on Child, and you feel much better about it. Uh, so for the next 24 hours, you have advantage on con saves.
Yay.
Yeah. Yeah. So now that the two of you are within the room, you also do notice that there are red tapestries that are suspended along the walls. And they are made out of multiple pentagonal patches that stitched together, kind of just decorating the room. Uh, and I'll also add that uh, Lastrana, you do notice that this person in the room appears to be holding behind him a bunch of silver trays. Sorry, a large silver tray with a bunch of small plates on it. Hmm. So, Roy, do you see your friends out inside eating? What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna stand out here and wait for the other shoe to drop.
Okay.
Gray is currently the 8-year-old who had a really bad day talking to Elephant Lady.
Okay, give me a second. What did Ku give Runa for stats? Okay, that's good enough. So Runa looks at you very concerned. What did you touch in this room?
In that room, I touched the candles, like I was saying, because I was stacking the candles, and then there was writing on the wall that said piggy, piggy, piggy. And so I was like, well, if I light the candles and say piggy, 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 maybe the lock will open. But when I did the piggy, 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 and I lit the candles, the lock didn't open. Some pig jumped out of the window and attacked me. And it was the meanest pig. It was all big and scaly and had giant teeth and kept punching me, and it was rude and jerk, and that goes on for a while.
Yes, and she nods. While paying attention to you, she is examining the different wounds on you before seeing where one of the wereballs got you, and she does have a sharp intake of breath before concentrating and thinking about it. All right, don't worry, we can help you. Before she raises her fairly large arms and puts it on your forehead and casts Removes Curse.
Do I have to roll a d4?
4?
Yeah. It's
No,
crowded in here.
no, she's getting rid of the Lincoln Trophy. So you don't have to. It's fine.
I just thought it was funny because, there's kind of 4 options at this point.
I know, but that I'm not gonna remove like Gray from you, so it's fine. No, it's fine.
I think, yeah, the others don't count as a curse.
Are you sure?
Debatable, but let's not go into that particular type of debate right
Hey.
now.
I forgot.
Okay, so, yeah.
I forgot, but did I manage to acquire pants last week?
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
After
someone cast
dancing
clothes
around
beam
the
on
stairs
you.
for a while.
Rona gave you pants.
Clothes beam.
Okay, so yeah, so Sif has been removed. The curse has been removed from Sif.
And Civ kind of gives her a bit of a leg hug.
Okay.
Civ has been removed from the curse.
Sorry,
It's
I can't.
It's
It's 8
100.
a.m. in the morning.
It's
My
100%.
English.
Civ is gone. It's 100% curse now.
It's 8 a.m. My language is pretty short.
What a horrible night to have a curse.
Okay, so that's one spell slot used. Okay. So that's good old Civ. So, Roy, you're still waiting outside.
Yep.
All right.
The
So
other shoe's gonna drop eventually.
how about so what are Esther and Lustrana doing inside this room?
After consuming my fill of beer, Aster's gonna check out the tapestries because that's the only other thing in the room that you noted.
Mm-hmm. So just leave your character there. The room is smaller than it should be on the map. So as you begin walking around the room, uh, uh, you're just checking. You did say you're checking behind the tapestry, correct? Or just checking
Yeah.
the.
I get like Aster would like look at the tapestry and then like lift them
Ah,
up and look behind them.
okay. So a good search around the room. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then I will ask for a roll then. Uh, behind the tapestry of the southwest wall, which is where opposite of where the person is standing. As you lift up the tapestry behind it, yes, over there, there is a carving of again of a devil's face behind it. And it's quite similar to uh the other stone devil faces around the dungeon, except this time, the mouth is in the shape of a hexagon.
So there's a 50% chance that I'm gonna stick my arm in here and it's gonna cut off because it's a spear of annihilation.
Oh, that's 100%
So
chance. That's a sphere of annihilation.
using your experience, as you crouch down to take a look, because it's not at head level, it's actually somewhere around your knees. So as you crouch down and you take a look inside, uh, there appears to be a swirling black mass inside it.
Mm-hmm.
Sphere of annihilation.
I mean, if anyone's gonna lose an arm, my armor just replaces it.
You want to stick your arm in there then?
You know, I was gonna
Just to,
check out the platter of plates first, but
just to confirm, there's not like anything else behind any of the other tapestries.
No, that's the only thing.
Mm.
So, but let's try to check out something.
well, you'd mentioned that there was a platter of plates
Oh
behind
yes,
them.
he was holding onto them. Yeah, because he thought he would just serve you guys plates. Yeah, but he's holding on to 6 plates. Yeah,
Just looking. Were you expecting guests?
he shakes his head, but he also uh points outside the room in the general direction of Runa.
Oh, you're taking them out, food.
He nods.
Well, that's good. Let me go see what Aster's doing.
All right.
There's another murder armhole.
Mm, I guess somebody needs to stick their arm in the hole.
Yeah, probably.
Looks at hand, sticks in hole to feel around.
Rest
All
in
right.
peace, arm.
So as you stick your hand in, the black sword dissipates, revealing a lever.
Wow. Fuck you, Acer.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm booking a flight to Singapore to punch Snurky in the mouth for that. I'm going to punch Snurky in the mouth for that. Anybody want to join me?
I think the flight would be cheaper for you than me.
So anyway, you feel a lever at the back.
I will pull the lever.
All right, the pentagon disc slides up. Okay. What now?
So there's like one room left.
Yep.
Well, might as well just take care of the last one.
Yep. It's the square room to the top right.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, so as you leave the room, you do see this person begin to slowly portion out the food on the table onto onto the various plates that he has, and you leave the room.
Now, do we
Okay.
want to take a rest before or after we do this room?
I mean, it's the only one left. Might as well do it.
And then what? Prepare for trouble?
And make it double.
Yeah.
We must protect the world from devastation.
Okay. So did Sif open this door? Is it still open? It should still be open.
It should still be open. I don't think Civ closed anyone except for the one with the waiter.
Yep. Okay. All right. So who is heading toward that room? Lastrana? Anyone else?
Lestrana is.
Okay.
Aster will be behind Lestrana.
All right. So as you begin approaching the room, you do hear from coming from within the room, the fluttering of many sheets of paper.
Ah, fuck bureaucracy. I'm not prepared for this. I'm saying that in character as Roy.
Fair enough. All right. Who's leading the way?
I mean, I'm not good at bureaucracy.
I
Look, if any of
mean,
us
you're the best out of anyone here.
were good at bureaucracy, we would not have become adventurers.
Yeah, fair.
Not sure Lestrana's the good one for bureaucracy.
Can I port Pert into this universe for a second?
Nope.
Oh, honestly speaking, he would love. Sorry, Pert would love this room, but he's not here. So, who's going in?
Lestrana will open the door.
The door is already open, so you do see it curve
Fine.
off towards the right. And as you step into where the main chamber of the room is, you see a whirlwind of parchment and paper swirling in the center of the room. And directly across you, on the other side of the room, you do see a metal plate on the far wall with a image of a lever that's constantly being disturbed by the paper that goes past it, the parchment that goes past it.
Oh, we're gonna get paper cuts.
Mm,
Uh, no, since Lastrana is there, could Lastrana give me a arcane roll? Okay, that's good enough. Uh, Your eyes catch glimpses of the pages that go past, while you do not understand much of the content. You do realize that these pages appear to be from a spell book, and you do notice that might be maybe one or two spells that you recognize on those pages that's just swirling around the room.
Am I dexterous
Hmm.
enough to like just grab a sheet out of the air without hurting myself?
You can give a try, but you will have to be in the room.
I enter the room gingerly
Okay.
and
So you are trying to grab a
yeah,
page,
just
correct?
yes.
Could you put yourself at least in front of Lestrana?
Where's I cannot like move my character into there you are.
Okay. Let me help
There
you.
you
All right.
No, I got it.
It's
There.
tricky
Okay.
getting in this hallway.
Yeah, it's a bit tricky because of the way the walls are shaped. Give me a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Oh,
Yeah, you're trying to grab
Ooh,
something. Okay,
natural 20.
you expertly s- snag a page out from the sky.
Hmm.
Roll me a d6.
Oh, I don't like this.
Oh
Ooh,
Jesus.
2 high rolls in a row.
Uh,
There goes to my luck for the rest of 2023.
oh, that's good. I mean, you're DMing next, so
Oh no.
Sounds good to
uh,
me.
Oh
yep.
yeah.
Let's see. How high is Roy's Arcana out of curiosity, or intelligence for that matter?
Not very. Intelligence
Oh,
is also not very. Roy is like smart for a normal person, but not that smart for an adventurer.
okay. So, you snag a page out of the. Okay, but just for sake of it, maybe give me Arcana. Maybe you can get
I mean, I'm not gonna read it. I'm just gonna hand it to Lustrana and
Lestrana.
have her take a look at it.
Okay, Lestrana. So Roy hands you this page. You recognize that this is definitely a spell. Would you like to try understanding it?
Yes.
Okay, give me Arcana.
Let's see if I can roll higher than 4.
Excellent. You so looking uh at this page, um, you decipher the inscribings and you understand that this is a page with the spell chain lightning.
Sick.
Yeah, but keep in mind this is
Hmm.
not a scroll. This is just a page with a spell on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anybody here have a
So
spell book?
no one here's a
Uh,
wizard.
if Aster dies, it'll be useful.
Yeah.
I mean, Lestrana will want to keep all the pages because such things are useful things.
Hmm.
Look, I like Astra's hair color like it is, okay?
Okay. So are you trying to grab more or
Let's
What do you
try to get
other
think?
some more.
things?
Okay, I do another sleight of hand with the
Sure.
proviso that I'm not the one who's going to kind of read the page.
Okay. I'll say you have no problems doing it, but how
Oops.
many? I said you have no problems doing
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah, so that's fine. I'm just going off your excellent crit.
Mhm.
So could you give me another d6?
Can somebody who's not me roll a d6?
Just roll a d6, this is fine.
Okay.
I am assuming based on the I bet I know what this is. The D6 is for.
It's a spell level, and I get to choose
Yeah.
a random spell to use the party.
Yeah, I was like, Chain Lightning's a 6th level spell, so that makes sense.
Yeah. So what will be this one will be so you hand over the page to Lestrana. The
Hmm.
spell is knock.
Hmm.
Yep. knock.
That would have been a useful spell for us to have like 10 levels ago.
Oh yeah.
Wait, 10 levels ago, you guys would be level 1, no 0.
Well, 9 levels ago.
Okay. Are you trying again?
No, I think I'm not gonna push my luck.
Hmm.
Or should I push my luck? I
Well,
will leave it up to the party.
Is the paper like hurting people?
No.
Oh,
it
then,
seems to be disrupting the lever, though.
oh, there is a lever.
There is a lever, and the paper is disrupting the lever. So I think we need to clear the paper out.
Aster's gonna just walk up to the lever and see if like they can pull it, kind of like how Listrana pulled the one in the
Ah,
mirror.
So as you make a grab for the lever, your hand goes through it.
Hmm.
If papers disturb lever,
Lever.
maybe use glove of paper to pull lever.
Aster goes and takes the knock spell sheet from Listrana
Mhm.
and tries to wrap it around the lever.
Your hand and the paper go through the lever.
Aster hands the paper back.
Civ have suggestion that it. Good luck.
Okay, so I remember that one of the puzzles was solved by Aster eating something that one of the kids gave us.
Uh-huh.
Did the kids give us anything else?
No.
Hmm. Is there anything like around the lever?
Just a metal plate that is bolted to.
Mm.
You think we
Just a
can?
metal plate that's bolted to the wall.
Okay, Roy, grab some more paper till something happens.
Okay, Roy just grabs pages.
Okay. As you grab another page from the sky, from
Mhm.
the whirlwind inside,
Mm-hmm.
the whirlwind stops as all the pages in the room, minus the 3 that you have, all turn into dust and begins coalescing in the center of the room.
Oh.
Any initiative, thank you.
Magic, lever spirit, hear our call.
Oh, what? This is one of those magical. This is one of those magical bullshit golems.
Uh,
Listen,
I mean,
as we
What is
know,
that
it?
makes sense. It was even in the room.
the key to winning a fight is to just roll higher initiative than the mob and kill it before it gets to act.
And I mean, it makes sense because Civ also can't be ambushed by something he can see.
Perfect. Roy
He's
and
not
I
in
have
the
a chance to
room,
kill
so he
this thing
can't
before
see
gets
it.
a chance to act.
all right. So, in the center of the room, in this blurry image, four beings appear. Lastrana, you recognize this as a mirror image spell.
Mm.
All right. So, on the initiative count of 20, can I have a d20 for everyone in the room?
You hear Roy vaguely mutter the words, "Magical bullshit, go!"
I rolled a 2.
I rolled a 6. Oh boy. I think those 2 rolls were my good rolls for the rest of the day.
Okay, so legendary action, not legendary, lair action. The lowest one. Okay, so that's okay. It's Esther.
Me.
Esther. A blast of energy impacts against Esther.
Uh-huh.
22 force damage.
Ouchie, ouch.
Alright, then that's the lair action from the dust method. Roy, what is you doing? Just put it close to the
It's...
center of the room.
Oh. I'm too close. Oh god. If I back out, can I still draw a line of sight?
You have sharpshooter, so long as you don't get too far back, I'll say you can. It's fine. Yeah.
Okay, how about here?
You know what? Sure, why not? Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to say, based on the light shadow, it suggests that not 50% or more is covered, so it should be
Yeah.
fine due to the rules
Yeah.
of sharpshooter.
Yeah. I
Question
think one
two.
more square back, that's where we are not, but that's okay. Yep.
Question 2. Does that lair action count as it having taken its turn in the initiative?
No.
Okay, so for the purposes of assassinate, I am acting first.
Yes.
Excellent. But it's not surprise, so I don't get that.
No. It not.
So I have an advantage, and I'm going to sneak attack it with my short bow.
All right.
I'm gonna do the plus damage version.
Okay. Give me a second as I read what mirror image does.
Oh my god, the worst spell in the entire game.
Oh
Mechanically.
no.
Yeah, it's so long.
It's so unintuitive.
Yeah. Okay, so it has 3 duplicates, so I need to roll a 6 of higher for you to hit duplicate. Okay, at least I understand that part. So I need to roll a 6 or higher. So you hit the actual person.
Sweet.
Okay, roll damage. It dies.
33. That was it.
Yeah,
I told-
it's just banking on mirror image to survive.
Wait, remember,
So-
methods don't have a lot of health.
So
Yep.
literally, Roy just storms out the room in disgust, fires one shot, and
Okay.
ends the combat.
All right, so you kill the Duff method. Okay, barely did anything.
Ow.
And
Did I?
so for
Did I
Lestrana
hurt?
and Esther, since you're closer to seeing this, as Roy's arrows essentially goes through this method because it's made of dust. All the dust in the room, that form the method condenses even further and lands on the floor as a stick of black chalk.
Chalk.
Oh, I
Aster,
did it.
Aster
Right.
picks up the chalk.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a metal plate around the lever.
Yes.
Aster like traces the outline of it with the chalk.
All right. As you close off the shape, the lever is now solid.
Pull the lever.
I also will make a silly joke, but it's okay.
One lever.
Why do we
No.
even have that lever?
I was about to say the floor underneath Roy opens up, but then that's fine.
That would be funny.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah, like
it wouldn't make sense.
the one guy who storms out the room is the one who gets hit by the trap.
Yeah, like I was saying, Roy falls down a hole and reappears back in the main room.
With an
So
alligator biting his butt.
yeah, the for Sif, you see the square cover open up, showing the square hole.
It goes in the square hole.
That
square key.
worked.
Success.
I think Civ will go into the butler's or the food room and leave like a piece of gold and take like 2 plates out to the NPCs.
Okay, so as you go towards the room, as you enter, you do see the butler. He was on his way out with a platter with a cup with like 6 plates on it. And as you come in, he steps aside to allow you to come in.
Civ offers to take the platter from him.
He shakes his head.
Oh, okay. Then Civ holds the door open for him instead.
All right. So he does a slight bow to you before leaving the room with the tray. Does he want to do anything else inside this room?
No. Not gonna
Alright.
steal from random dungeon man. Who knows what
Okay.
evils may lurk in the hearts of random dungeon man.
Okay.
The
Give
shadow
me.
knows.
Mhm.
Yes, I too used to read old comics.
So, you did step in the room, correct?
I guess I would have stepped into the room, realized he was walking towards me, and then stepped
Yeah.
back. So yes, technically.
So, as he walks past you, and you step out of the room, you feel a great pang of hunger strike you, and multiple voices besides Grey in your head is essentially going, "I'm getting pretty hungry."
Gray turns to follow the platter of food.
Okay.
At least I assume it's a platter of food, not a platter of empty bowls.
No, it's a platter with a bunch of plates on it already. So,
Follows like the
he
overly helpful 8-year-old in a kitchen.
okay. So you follow him. He places the plate down next to Runa before he gives Runa a nod before walking back towards his room. So Siv, you see Runa take a plate and puts it in front of and places it aside for Rashi before she stands up with another plate and begins walking towards a corner of the room.
Which corner? Okay, the doll
Yeah.
corner.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And you see her push open a lid of a barrel and begins scooping the food inside.
Barrel friend need much meal?
Oh, oh yes. He's a hungry one.
Good to know. Make sure to be careful around barrels in future.
All right. Does Gray wants to? Sorry, not Gray. Does Sif want to do anything about his hunger?
Yeah, no, he's gonna wait for her to finish with what she's doing, and then he'll ask if there's a sixth plate that he can eat, because it looks like she's only used up 2 of them, and if she eats one, that's 3, and if the small creatures eat 1 each, that's all 6. Because the
Okay.
barrel got 1 as well.
How obvious are you being this 8-year-old?
Again, it's the 8-year-old who's literally standing a half a foot away from the person
Okay.
that's doing the serving.
Okay. Fortunately for you, Runa is used to working with kids. So as she's putting food inside the barrel, she without turning to you says, "Go ahead and help yourself to the food. I can always ask for more from Mr. Threadneedle."
You sure not a hindrance?
It's fine. It'll be okay. He likes to prepare more food than is required for all of us here.
And Siv will say thanks and take one of the bowls and sit beside
Okay.
Rashi and eat.
Alright. So the plate has a bit of everything. The only thing that's not here is the beer. So there's a bit
Astrid
of
needs
meat,
the
there's
beer.
a bit of cake, there's a small little portion of the stew. Are you eating all of it?
Because of the hunger pang, I think yes.
Okay. So without so you finish the plate. Wow, there's a lot of things here. First of all, could you give me 2d10s?
I mean, that's a long time to wait for me to mail something.
I know. Okay, so you ate everything. All right. So you feel the hunger pangs aside. You feel much better than you probably felt the best you have in a while. Okay, so first of all, gain 10 temporary hit points. You also have advantage on both strength checks and con saves for the next 24 hours.
A 135 HP.
Okay, then this is gonna be a problem for me. Yeah, so the temp HP is also for 24 hours, just in case it matters. Okay, so as you're eating, you do see Bruna finish feeding the barrel. Before putting the plate down, she picks up another plate and walks to the opposite side of the room, where she goes behind it, sits down, and you see her serving food into the side of the crate.
Creative friends.
Yes, we have a lot of friends here. I'll say at this point, I think the three of you have already the other three have already settled whatever's happening inside the method room, and you come back and just see Siv is currently eating, and Runa appears to be sitting in front feeding a box.
To be honest, not the weirdest thing that we've walked in this campaign. So Roy's
Oh,
just taking it.
Asta is ready for a nap.
Okay.
Nostrano would like that before we go through the door too.
Don't we
All right.
still aren't we still missing one of the keys anyway?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we should probably figure that out at some point.
Mm-hmm. So, pausing what Runa is doing, what is the party's intention right now?
Napper key is what
Well,
I'm
maybe
hearing.
while we settle for long rest, we figure out where we could have missed a key.
Aster
Okay.
pulls out the map that they've been making of the entire tomb.
Mm-hmm.
Besides not going to meet whatever lives in the water on the previous floor, are there any
Mm.
obvious places we haven't explored?
Uh,
God, do we
okay.
really have to backtrack all the way?
So going by Esther's, okay, I mean, let's not call it Esther's. Going by the party's memories, collective memories of the things that they have seen on the previous floor. The only thing that strikes out that has not been thoroughly investigated was a large statue with clenched fists with a riddle on it that I believe was already solved by Roy, but no action was taken for it.
What do I have to roll to whine?
Where was that?
Uh, it was one floor up. Remember there was supposed to be a large rolling death trap that Sif essentially disintegrated using an immovable rod.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so at the end of that corridor, there was a large statue with clenched fist. And right, and because Esther still had their treasure sense up back then, you knew that the gargoyle statue was holding onto something valuable, but you were not able to open up the hand to get it.
Mm.
Yeah, but and yeah, so that was the kind of like the one last thing that the party didn't check out one floor up, besides the other option of taking a boat and venturing out into the inland lake.
Yeah, I don't want to find out what that thing that
Yeah.
was talking to us through the slime was.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, having read the dungeon, Volvo's Guide to Monsters, I have a pretty good idea what it is, but I don't want to find out if I'm right.
Mm-hmm. All right. So that will be what Esther will have gleaned from looking at the map
We could
that they
go
have been
talk.
making.
We could go
Mm.
talk to that statue.
Okay, but I'm not gonna like it.
Okay.
What does Roy have to roll to wind the entire trip?
Whining is a free action.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
sweet.
Yeah.
Much to the
Runa-san.
chagrin of any parent or person dealing with children.
Mm-hmm.
I used to work with children. I can actually deal with whining.
Yeah.
Was that a child or your wife?
Wife.
It's my wife. She's in that
Yep.
stage of waking up where your CPU still is your OS is still booting up.
You see Runa currently feeding and what's the term? What's the collective here? And Esther.
Backup Aster?
Pretty much, yeah. So you see Runa put down the plate first before reaching into the cage and kind of lifting this version of Esther out, putting putting on top of the cage and begins feeding this Esther.
Roy kind of just now puts it together that like, wait a minute, what's his face? Rashi's dead. Bruna left. Roy looks at Aster and is like, "Are you dead?"
I figured that out like a week ago.
But she didn't answer my question. Are you dead?
I died, yes.
Huh, neat. That's all.
We can try it on you after we're done in the tomb.
Oh, did that make you mad?
Aster is just like, oh, look how cute they are when they eat. As Runa is forcing food into the other Aster's mouth.
Yeah, as it eats and slightly drooling out from the side as it leans over.
Aww.
Yeah. So as this is going on, so the party is just planning to take a rest of some sort, or are you planning to just go out and find the last key? That's what I'm getting right now.
I don't want to take a rest in a room with the weird gas, even if it doesn't seem to be doing anything.
Mm-hmm. All right, fair enough. So where do you plan to go?
Up, back to the previous floor.
Okay. So
Go.
you as you leave, you see Runa wave at you, and
Look, we'll be back.
yes, be sure to come by to visit. Okay,
I'm
so
gonna
you're
take
heading back upstairs, right? Give me a sec.
this
Uh,
opportunity to look for a shirt and a hood.
sure. Give me an investigation roll.
Okay, investigation. Oop, sorry. Just
Ah,
25. So
okay.
just
So as you are, wow, 25. And
I don't like those thinking noises.
so you approach the first place that you will check is where Runa found you the pants,
Mhm.
which is where the crates near the southwestern corner of the room. As
Uh-huh.
you open the crates and take a look inside for both of them, you
Mhm.
do see each of them have a pair of eyes looking back at you.
I am
Could
startled.
you roll me 2d4s?
2d4s.
Yep.
Okay. So 2d4, 1 and 2.
Okay. 1 and 2. So inside one of them
Mhm.
is a female humanoid, half elf features, looks like Lastrana, and the other is your own face.
Roy kind of leans out. Pastrana, I think you might want to see this.
You also
How
do
does
find
that Roy
you also do
freak
find a
out?
shirt. So
Sorry.
you also find a shirt.
Okay, I take
Your the one with the humanoid with your face was using it as a pillow.
Is there drool on it?
Yes.
I take the shirt and just like I swear to God, I'm going to put my foot up somebody's ass.
Okay. So
Asterak's
Lastrana,
ass?
Lastrana, as you are you approaching where Roy is?
Roy, what's freaking you out?
You should see nothing. Just you should see this. It might be interesting to you.
Go look.
For science.
Okay. So
You
you go
monster.
to where Roy is, which is the southwestern corner of the room where the crates are, and you look into the two crates that Roy pointed out to you. In one of the crates, you see Roy, slightly drooling. And in the other crate, you see yourself, just leaning against the side
Oh,
of the crate. So I'll just throw your tokens into the rooms. Here you go. So we have a Roy, you have Illustrana. And I'll say with that higher investigation, you probably would figure out that Gray is in the other corner. Alright.
I swear to God. I swear to God, and then the voice in my head is like, yes.
Yes, and? Please continue.
And I put the shirt on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like I make the sound that Cam makes when he's almost frustrated.
I can imagine it though, yeah. So are you continuing back out?
Yes, I'm continuing back out.
Alright, so
And then just like let us never speak of this again.
okay. So you're heading up to the fourth level, one floor up? No, fifth level, sorry. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now that I have shown that, we can go up to here. So welcome back to the fifth floor. As you come back to this corridor with the spell of decay and rot, where are you planning to head to?
Where was the statue at?
All the way on the southern corner of the map.
This place?
Yep.
I would like to fast travel to that location.
We
I'm
please
trying to
fast
figure out how
travel.
you do it because the gears are not shifted.
we
Well,
we need somebody to
Uh,
move the gears.
we can move the gears using this slime hallway.
so you want someone to climb through into the slime hallway?
Not particularly, but
I mean, just give me the name and we can do it.
Gray has a climb speed, right?
It's Civ, and what mode
Civ-
is Civ in right now?
Civ has
Civ
a
is
climb speed,
in
right?
Civ is always climb unless something happens.
Right.
Yes.
all right. So Civ can probably get to the hallway safely
Civ goes
and into
roof
the control
mode.
room.
Roof, 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 roof.
No, not wrong way, wrong way. You have to go the left side, left side.
Yep.
Yeah. No, wrong way, Civ.
Oh,
You'll have to. They
I
meant
thought
here
we were
this way.
talking about getting back to the bottom.
Yeah, no, they need you in the control room to do it.
Okay. Roof time. Oh, right. Tight hallway. Squeeze.
Yeah.
Big meal bad.
Mm-hmm.
Burn those calories.
Oh, right. Colored spears.
Mm-hmm. So as you so you are so the crawl space is currently open, still open. You do know that the crawl space is also kind of full of slime. What's your plan? There's essentially no way for you to avoid it.
Um, when you say it's full of slime, do you mean if I open the door, it would gush into this room and knock
No,
Roy into the pit?
no, as in it's open. It's just that the surface of this crawl space is covered in slime.
Oh, okay.
So
The
if you try to
the
go
mind
through,
weird
yeah,
slime. Yeah.
yes. So you try
Um,
to go through, you will come into contact with it.
I figure Civ has so many voices in his head that he's the best prepared to
that's
survive another
actually a
one.
legitimate argument.
Yeah, no. You're right. That's fair. That's fair. It's like
Uh,
what's one more, right?
I'm going to flip a coin. A
Uh-huh.
is trying to burn the slime. B is just go with it. LSD,
Okay.
well, you've already got multiple personalities. What can it hurt?
Yeah, fair enough.
Alrighty. Flipping a coin. Alrighty. So, let's lick the slime.
Tastes like brain worms.
Okay.
It's not like it's gonna
Hold
add
on.
another voice.
No,
Oh, it
he will
is.
hear a voice. It's just that I have not seen this page for a while, so I'm scrolling back up to find it.
He's going to get another voice, but that voice may get very confused.
Okay, I
Okay,
need to
well,
roll.
Oh yeah, can
well,
we defeat
yeah.
the voice by having it confused on who it's talking to?
We'll see.
Well, while Snarky's looking for his notes, I think we should take a break. It's already
Yeah,
almost 9.
yeah. Please do. Let me find my notes because I also kind of need a break as well.
Cool. I'm going to the washroom. You are awesome peoples.
Okay.
Hmm.
Big yawn.
Mhm.
Am I horrible for being tempted by one of those Amarak retro gaming handholds that look like a Game Boy but with analog sticks?
Oh,
Well,
Anbernix? Anbernix,
Yeah.
you're absolutely not horrible. Trying to get into retro gaming can be kind of difficult, especially if you don't if you're in my situation where thrift stores and secondhand stores don't really exist, so you have to rely on the Facebook Marketplace and whatchamacallit and auction sites.
Okay. I'm not trying to be rude, Gru. um, when my brother was in university and I was like in grade 4, 5, he
Mhm.
found a program from a friend at university that was called Choppin' and Pastin that lets you
Mhm.
split files onto multiple floppies. And he brought home the Final Fantasy VIII soundtrack and semi-translated versions of Final Fantasy 1 and 2 or 2 and 3.
Mhm.
So I
Oh
was
God.
playing the NES Famicom games on an emulator when you were like 6.
I'm a big fan of
Okay, I'm back.
emulators.
Cool.
Mm.
I'm,
Yeah,
I'm more
emulators.
talking about, is it a waste of money for a retro console that does what I already do on my PC and laptop anyways?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, it's a waste of money.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm a big fan of emulators, honestly.
Yeah, I
Mm.
love emulators too, but having a retro handheld is tempting. Welcome back,
Ah.
Snarky.
Yeah, so I just realized I forgot to finish one last thing. The method fight was triggered after the third blah, 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 blah. The third page was taken. So could I get a D6 for that? Just in case it ever matters.
Oh, did the method dust when it died?
It died, but Roy would have gotten a 6, the third page. So oh, wow, another 6 level spell. What should I give you?
it's not like it matters. I can't even
I
use
know,
these spells.
but it's fun.
It is fun.
You know what? You can have Tensor's transformation.
Wow.
Roy
Yeah.
leans over to Lestran and is like, "What spell is this?"
It's the one that makes Lycra a big muscle girl.
It's magical. It's one of the magical girl transformation spells.
Yep.
Except with muscles.
Have you seen Magical Girls?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know.
if they're not Sailor Jupiter, they don't tend to have muscles.
You've been not watching enough anime, friend.
Yeah, the series I am a fan of, most of them now turn to essentially a Gundam, so I'm not sure if I enjoy the direction it's taking.
Man, now I know what it feels like when I talk about comics to people.
Okay, regardless, so uh, let's come back to the campaign. So, Sif, as you enter this slime-filled crawlway, you feel a slight headache begin to grow.
Hmm.
So the first things first is you take 2 points of psychic damage.
Does the temporary eat that?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, welcome back, guest of with us. or should I say guess, off with us?
I think Civ's like, I think Gray's like, hey! And I think the gods and the, okay, well, the monkey's gone, or the boar's gone, but I think the gods are probably having an argument about something else anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
Civ kind of grunts and Gray says hi.
how well mannered. Welcome back.
Thanks?
Now, how might I help you? It's been a while since anyone is willing to have a chat a second time.
Oh, we're just looking for Key. Civ, big guy over there, Civ, he's pushing through corridor. I'm just around to keep you company. I'm friendly.
Well, you should ask him to hurry up before he becomes unable to leave.
Civ
What is
attempts to move
Civ physically
faster.
doing? Okay,
He's
so
attempting to squeeze through the hallway without rubbing his face in all of the goo.
it's gonna be very hard to do so, but you do. But I don't need you to take additional psychic damage. So let's just pop you down on the other side for now.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, this key you want, I do know where it is.
Is it with the rolling statue rock thing that and the golem?
No, it is not.
Oh, poot.
Mhm.
Where is it?
Well, that key will be with me.
God damn it.
I can sense your friend's frustration.
I mean, you don't have to sense it. Roy's been whining the whole trip.
Yes, such lovely emotions.
Thanks.
Mm.
Can we barter for it? We could leave you a there's a really nice quiet lady that's helpful in feeding people. We could have her bring you lunch sometimes.
I'm not disagreeable with that, but I have very little interest in the matters of food.
Brunch instead. I mean, at least it's company before the late afternoon.
Company is great, but not so much for the food.
We'll see what we can work out. And Gray tries to stop talking and hopes that they go away.
Hmm. Why so quiet suddenly?
Well,
I mean,
it's
Roy's
it's
still
actually
whining.
not quiet here. You're just only getting one side of the conversation. We've got like a group chat going on. There's like 4 of us in the room.
Yes. It appears to be pretty noisy in your head.
I mean, if you want to hang out, I mean, we can set up another table for you, but we already started a game of poker earlier, so, it wouldn't be fair to have you brought in so late into the game.
Hmm.
But
It
if we
must
have
be
to come
nice.
talk to you, we'll offer terms if you are okay with that. It must be nice to have company.
It is. I used to have a friend above us, but I haven't heard his voice in a while.
Yeah, about that.
Though I do
Temperature.
sense that one of your friends might still be carrying a bit of him around.
Yeah. Sorry. I I think I know what you're talking about, but I can't promise. And again, uh that's an executive level decision, so I can't make those on my own.
Hmm.
I'd have to get my manager.
Well, would you all like to have a chat with me then?
Uh I'll ask my manager if they want to chat, and we'll let you know when we can. Okay?
Well, if you do plan to, just head to the furthest room away from you and I can arrange for it.
Okay. Thanks. Thank you for calling.
And the voice leaves your head.
You will be asked to fill out a survey at the end of this call, rating your experience.
Okay.
In
Gray
that
is
case,
incredibly worried. Civ is incredibly.
Aster would like a nap before fighting any more Elder Tours.
So what is Sif planning to do?
wants to go home.
Was Civ given
Okay,
an
besides that.
instruction sheet, Lestrana?
Estrana would have given Civ a very detailed instruction sheet.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Well, what?
That okay. Can he understand it in terms of A plus B equals C?
It's written step by step
Okay.
Okay.
in clear bullet points.
Civ
All right.
isn't
So
dumb. He's actually kind of smart and he's pretty wise. So he would have kept the paper folded up and in the sheath of his sword so that way it wouldn't get hit with slime. So he'll pull the sword out and use the sword as light so he can read the paper.
all right. So as Sif leaves the party, what are the rest of you doing?
Roy would
Muttering
like
to
to
themselves about unrelated things somehow.
Roy would like to point out that smart for a kobold is still a kobold.
Wow.
Because I remember the last time we did this, it was based on timing. So if you do not go to the what's the term? Appointed location at the time, the wheels will just start moving without you.
Can we just
Yeah,
can we
we
just
should
fast
still
travel
be
through
in
this?
position.
Okay. So the goal is to just quickly reach the statue. Is that correct?
Yeah, the goal is just to
Oh,
go to the statue to make sure that it's just lying
Yeah.
to us.
All right. So because after all, the other three of you don't have the information Sif has.
Mhm.
So Sif, so you the four of you, including Zhao, you all go to the rightmost room, and Sif begins just based on timing begins turning the gears. Correct?
Yeah, I'm assuming the first instruction is wait at least 5 minutes so that we're in place.
Okay.
And Civ kind of has to go, well, how long was I in the tunnel? That was like 3 sandwiches. So 3 sandwiches is like 2.5 minutes.
Okay. So I'll just fast travel everyone there. Okay. So all of you are now in the bottom on the southern corner.
Is Civ there too or no?
No.
Okay.
Sif. The thing is, if Sif leaves, he has no way to get to that room.
Oh, I thought the doors were all open. Because it
No,
looks
the
like it
thing that the
lines
gear.
up.
No, the door where it turns, correct?
Yeah, but I thought this position was the vanilla.
Yes. Then you can run over to me then.
Cool. Civ folds up the paper, puts it back in the sword sheath, and runs over.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but in this case, I believe the others will reach there first.
Probably, yep.
But not by much. Yep. So, let's see this location. All right. So, I'm just gonna. It's been a very long time since we're here. So, you see a 6 foot tall statue of a 4-armed gargoyle against the wall.
Mhm.
Uh, and the four arms, one of the hands, is clenched, whereas the other three are open and looking as though they want the offering. In the wall near the statue is a riddle that says 3 I need, then 3 more. 3 more still opens the door. And I'll say because Roy solved the riddle previously, you would know you need to put essentially 9 items, 3 to each of the hands.
Oh man, this is after we lost a lot of our mundane stuff too.
How long do we sit here before Civ gets there and tells us that it's a wild goose chase?
I'll give you about 30 seconds. But I'll say, given the party's lineup, when the party's current marching formation, when Roy says, "Oh dear, we lost everything," the Strana, you'll notice who should this be? You notice Kashma appear to hide something behind her back.
What you hiding?
Nothing.
What
If
you
she was
hiding?
hiding, she wouldn't have told you.
Aster's just like, you want to escape as much as we do.
She's holding a fistful of gemstones that she essentially blackmailed Yaka out from.
Oh yeah, I remember those. Oh.
And she begrudgingly hands over 9 of them.
We don't have 9 of anything else.
Not really.
Can we rip one of the spells up? The
You
9
can.
sheets of paper?
You can, but I can't guarantee that it works.
Aster's just trying to justify us not having solved the puzzle by the time Civ gets here.
Lestrana's
So-
going, do you think we could use the torches in the hall?
I don't know.
We're sitting here debating what we could use.
Or it's just
1,
like,
2, 3, 4,
Come on,
5,
give it.
6, 7, 8.
I
Is there
have
a
given
ninth
the answer.
torch? I only see
In
8
the back room
torches.
in the back room.
Yeah, I'm including the back room
Here.
and the one underneath the chariot.
I
Did
said-
you look under the door? Did you look underneath the Minotaur here?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
come on,
So-
give it.
So
is
get
there
Yeah,
one
we're only-
underneath Roy? Because we're currently at 8.
The torches are magically attached to the wall. Okay.
Gee, I wonder why.
We're just looking around the room trying to find something when Sif gets back.
And Civ gets here and starts trying to help us.
Yes, and you do have the 9 gemstones that Kashma is offering you.
Oh,
Oh,
Civ, you made it. Good job.
yeah. Voice number, and he kind of has to look at his fingers for a second. 7
You can
Says-
throw it to me.
says they stole key. They want guests.
Oh.
Oh,
Who's they?
Aster pulls out Volo's Guide to Monsters and turns to the page labeled Aboleth.
Is it a picture of a bowl?
A
Didn't one
bullet.
of Didn't one of these things almost kill one of your characters in Jamie's campaign?
I mean, it's the only time I had to roll a death save in Jamie's campaign.
Oh.
Roy is doing the classical guy thing of, I could take that in a fight.
I mean, Pert had a swim speed and was the only one with a swim speed fighting a water-based creature.
Well, maybe we won't have to fight.
I mean, it seemed like it really wanted guests. Gray's talking a lot, but to summarize, oh my god, no, run, no, ah, scream, run, no, ah.
Okay, that's not helpful. I think that we should take a rest before we go negotiate with our watery friend, just so in case if things go south, we're at our best.
Are you able to tell if Key is still there? Or do you not have that spell anymore?
That was a spell Rashi had.
Oh, I
Okay.
thought you had treasure sense, not Rashi. My bad.
Oh no,
That
Treasure
treasure.
Sense would have
I-
expired by now.
Yeah, it's been more than 3 days. Rashi had locate object.
So do we
Hmm.
risk Minotaur Lady Gems to check?
I mean, how much are the gems worth?
They're like 250 gold each. Times 9.
Oh, wait. Did our gold melt when the wave hit?
Pretty much.
Aster's gold is all in the bag.
Mm-hmm.
Aster pulls out 9 gold pieces.
Lustrana didn't have any gold left.
Yeah, Aster has gold in the bag. Aster pulls out 9 gold pieces.
Okay.
Worth trying. You've gone robot mode, Snurky.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, sorry. So you're gonna attempt to use gold pieces, correct?
Yeah, so 3 and 3 and 3.
So the first 3 you put in, nothing happens. It doesn't even do anything. No reaction at all.
Keep trying.
Yeah, it's 3 and 3 and 3.
It's only gold, so if it
Yeah.
doesn't respond to the first 3, hopefully it responds to the last 3.
It
But
does not.
You sound like you're really far away, Snurky.
Hold on, let me adjust my mic. Hello, testing 1, 2.
yes, that definitely made a
That's
difference.
better.
Alright, so I need to move the mic closer. No, there's no reaction from the 9 coins.
Okay, let's go talk to Waterboy.
Are we
After
sure?
we take a nap.
Yes, let's get some food and nap and
So we're not going to risk using her gems up on her?
Aster is very thankful for all the magic that their patron has provided them. So, is going to go out of the way to not waste
The patron
her.
is offering you to use the gems.
Yeah, but I don't like the water thing said. Hey, Aster puts the first 3 gems in.
The fist clench, and you now have gemstone powder.
Aster puts the second 3 gems in.
It clenches, and now you have 6 piles of gemstone powder.
Aster puts the last 3 in.
It clenches, you have 9 piles of gemstone powder, and the clenched fist opens.
What's in the clenched fist?
What was this?
Gemstone powder.
It is a large gem. Oh shoot, what was it that you wanted? It's a large gem with a floating liquid inside it with a small skull.
Oh. Aster grabs that. Ooh, I was looking for that.
Yes.
And Aster puts the 9 stacks of gemstone powder in to a pouch and is like, "We'll get this fixed later."
No, she waves you off. Sorry, Cashman waves you off. She tells you just leave it.
Oh, leave the gemstone powder for the statue?
No, I can handle it.
Okay.
And she conjures out a small whirlwind. And all the dust floats up. Okay? What would you like to do?
Not argue
Take
with
a-
her.
Take a rest.
Where?
Short rest or long rest, and in this hallway or somewhere else? What's your
This-
opinion?
This hallway had a murder machine in it,
Yes, which I have not triggered yet. Yes.
so I would rather not be sleeping when they decide to repair it.
When you say the crawlway is cramped, do you mean it's cramped as in, oh God, my ribs hurt? Or is it cramped as in, oh God, I don't want to sleep here?
Both actually. The only reason why the slime was a bit of a lubricant for you to slide through more smoothly. If not, you have been gotten stuck. So it's not a place to rest either.
The trade-off is if I sleep, I become smaller, so the hallway's more comfortable. But, oh, my neck's going to hurt afterwards if I do.
Yeah. And you'll be sleeping in a pile of everless slime and taking psychic damage every 6 seconds.
Not that hallway, this hallway.
Oh. It would not be comfortable. I wouldn't even consider that rest.
Yeah, I know.
We could go back in the overgrown pentagon to the north.
Yeah, but that's where the plant creatures keep cropping up. Is it safe to try to sleep there?
Cropping.
We could also go to the room next door, which only has a puddle of slime in the middle. We just don't sleep in the middle.
What do you think, Aster?
Aster is just like falling asleep.
Okay, let's go stand in the north end of the puddle room and hope that nothing tries to enter from the plant room. Sound good?
Yeah.
Are we short resting or long resting?
Long rest.
Long rest.
That means you get Gray, not Civ.
That's Civ and Gray's problem, not mine.
I think we'll be okay.
I just thought I'd check to make sure you had a definitive opinion. And yes, I realize getting other people besides the Hex Locks spells back is the important part. Because
Yeah, 'cause
Lestrana's probably
apparently-
out of spells, I'm guessing.
I have some first level spell slots left.
Also,
Alright.
I'm not
Okay,
a
so-
hex lock. How dare you?
Alright, so this is where the party is planning to take the long rest, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Gray will do, or Civ will do first watch, so that way super tired people can get their sleep in.
Alright. About an hour into the watch, you hear movement coming down from both corridors. And hold on, let me finish this. And at the southern corridor, sorry, the eastern corridor, let me correct myself. You hear an old female voice. I do not care for what Withers plans, but you have gotten too close to Master Azarek's plan. And given the time, I'm gonna say we'll call it here so that I can set out everything properly.
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah,
Since
I
it's been
apologize for
an-
anything early.
Uh,
Yeah,
Since it's been an hour, do we get the benefits of a short rest?
you do. That's why it's an hour. So please take your shot. Please, for specifically for Esther, please take back your spell slots.
So
I
that
get
means it's
action.
still Civ for now.
Yeah, it's your save for now.
I
Alright.
get the action. I get the action surge again.
Yep.
Oops, that's
and your
one too
action
many.
surge. So yeah, so just treat it as you have a short rest.
I only rolled
Then
two
I
on my
would,
dice.
because this fight might take a while because Snooky's not smart and doing stupid things again.
I don't get Infectious Fury back because that's only on long rests, but at least I can get back most of my HP.
Okay.
Do you know the joys of having over 100 HP when you don't have a dedicated healer?
Mm.
Having no hit dice.
Actually, being able to use your hit dice regularly is kind of cool because a lot of the
That's
time
true.
you just don't use your hit dice in D&D.
Fair.
I very much support things in 5.5 that just spend hit dice as a resource.
Okay,
I
I
do
do hit
remember,
max
yeah.
HP.
Alright. So,
I appreciate Snurky. You're clearly playing something amusing here. So we'll see what the hell happens.
yeah.
The rest of the party, it's been nice knowing you. Hopefully we'll all be here again next week, but we'll see what Snurky throws at us.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It might be, I'm hoping it turns, I know, cross my fingers and hoping it turns out well. Okay. Thank you very much. I'll see everyone next week.
Bye-bye.
Mhm.
Bye bye.